Well, talking of respect and sporting challenges, actually, I don't think anything I've done in the last 4 years can even come close
to our next guest.
to comparing.
Here she is. Look, Helen Skelton has just done the most incredible kayak. Thank you very much. Morning to you. Let's tell everybody what you've done. This time last week, Blue Peter presenter Helen Skelton was still clocking up those endless miles in her battered kayak somewhere down the mighty Amazon River.
She was nearing the end of a gruelling 6-week, 2,000-mile journey in aid of sport relief. The star, who had never been in a kayak before training, broke 2 world records as she became the first woman to paddle the length of the river. Well done, well done, well done. But how are you? Battered and bruised, and you don't look it, I must say that.
You look well.
Look at those.
Do you know what? I feel great. No, I do. I feel really, really good.
Well, I thought, you're kayaking, you'd imagine your hands at least would be really bashed and battered around, but they don't.
I think everyone expected my hands to get blistered and bruised, but our doctor was so good, Lucy. She taped up my hands every single day, loads and loads of white tape, and that just did wonders for my hands. It was actually my feet that got the sort of most damage, really, because I was grinding my feet on the bottom of the kayak all day in water, so they got blistered. But no, I feel strong.
Have you got new muscles that you never had before?
Yeah, definitely my shoulders and my back. It's really strong and a lot sort of thicker in the back, if you know what I mean.
Did you notice as you were going along your fitness levels improving as you went through this incredible journey?
Definitely. The first 2 weeks were absolute torture. I was just so exhausted all the time.
And we've got pictures here when you actually had heat exhaustion, didn't you?
Oh yeah, that was a bit of a rough day. I think, the first 2 weeks I was just so tired and so hot and just found it really difficult to cope with the heat. So they gave me injections one day for to sort of get
disaster.
Oh no, that was disaster number 3, I think. Our dayboat sank, which meant I couldn't kayak, and my kayak was trapped inside the dayboat. So to get it out, we had to crack and splinter it. So myself and my colleague Gav, who you saw there, had to get the fiberglass kit out and patch and repair it, which was a bit of a joke. Which you did
obviously beautifully, because then you crossed the finish line however many days later it was.
Yeah, I mean, the kayak held up well, so we were really, really lucky. I think we were just lucky a lot of times, because if the boat had sank and we weren't able to get a replacement or get it repaired, we would have had to push the whole thing back a few days, and we didn't have those days to spare.
Did you ever think you might not make it and think, I'm just going to, either something would happen to the boat or yourself, or you just give up?
I think when I got seasick, because I started to find the chop and the wash really difficult, when I got seasick, that's when I thought, I don't know how I'm going to do this, because when you're sitting in your kayak 14 hours a day and throwing up and... Sorry to talk about that breakfast.
I'm just reading here, 150 insect bites, all this sort of thing. 2 injections in the backside for heat exhaustion. 320 litres of fluid drunk. I mean, there are lots of records set here by the sound of it.
I think after the heat exhaustion, I got so stressed out about getting dehydrated that I was just drinking all the time. And the insect bites were annoying. They kept you awake at night, but it was better than, cayman bite or blisters or anything like that. Most annoying when you get bitten around the head, because you start doing this.
And I mean, you've done this incredible thing. It's all for sport relief, isn't it? And we can see it on Blue Peter. If I was your mum, I'm thinking, what's she going to do next? Is she going to ban you?
The first thing my mum said to me at the airport yesterday was, 5 years, that's it. You can do something in 5 years.
5 years?
But yeah, I think she knows what I'm like. I need something to get my teeth into, so she'll... Bless her.
So you've hardly even been in the country 24 hours and you're already thinking about the next thing?
I think you have to. As soon as we crossed the finish line, we were all thinking, the cameraman, the director, myself, what we're going to do next, because it was torture, but it was also such a brilliant adventure. I think we all just loved it, especially the last 2 weeks. So.
Well, listen, well done to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming to see us. It's been lovely to see your journey as well here on Brett.
Thanks
well
for having
done,
me.
well done.